every year I say that Serge gives us the theme and we think, this is a stupid theme, we have no ideas, and this was no exception. The first way we thought about it was we had to actually look for the definition, because we thought we understood what duality meant, but we weren't exactly sure. And so the definition is two different characteristics within the same organism, you might say. So then the problem became, when we thought about that everything is duality. Everything. You can't have life without duality. So then the ideas became too large, and it took some time to find one way to express it. And then that came, like they often do, just as a surprise, you know, not thinking about it, and suddenly, you know, we could envision the sculpture. And so we found it very inspiring, and we like it very much now. It's casting. And so the original starts in wax and is sculpted exactly as you see, and then we make the molds, and it goes into the kiln, and the glass is melted into the mold. And then it comes out, it's one of a kind, the mold is destroyed. And then we finish it by grinding, because it's kind of a mess. We grind it, we sandblast it, and then with these I painted. It's kind of spontaneous with the color. Often, over the years, it will initiate a new series, a new idea. And so in fact, that's what's happened here. And so this piece is the piece that we made for the theme of duality. And you can understand, you know, how we've expressed that here. And so what we liked about this was in thinking about this idea of a new open mind. And so going from a closed mind to an open mind, which is also expressed in the hair goes wild and free. And so now we've continued that idea around those moments where you're thinking and your mind opens and goes free. And so we've continued that with this kind of piece, where again the hair is going wild and crazy, and the woman is a little more peaceful in her thoughts, or in her face, but the hair is expressing that the brain is going wild and free. And so this has inspired the next series, which we're continuing to work on. Not by intention. However, I can see why people think that now. But it was a surprise when people started to ask me if it was a self-portrait, because it's not my intention. And I would like to have more wild and free thoughts. So maybe a little bit. Most of our work is exhibited in the States, and we have established a reputation and a style for type of work that we make. And so we find that that can be, it's very nice on the one hand, but it can also be a little bit limiting and make it difficult to introduce work that might be very, very different from the expectation. And so when we make the work for France, it gives us a lot of freedom to do more experimenting with style and sometimes materials and a different expression that we might want to try. And it's exciting for us. And we have more freedom because there's less expectation. Even though we've been exhibiting here for a long time, there seems to just not be that expectation that collectors and the public want to see the same thing all the time. And so it's exciting for us, and it helps push us to do different, more difficult things. And so we always are really excited every year. And Serge makes us mad every year too, so that's good for us.